All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to Daily Paycheck with John. Here we go. We are on, I don't know what day this is. This is like the 8th day or so of the 6, 7, 8 strategy. So let me walk you through what we're doing. Again, if you're new to what we do here, this is a dual purpose show. Trying to turn a $10,000 fake bankroll into 100, 10% at a time. This is like an exercise in extreme discipline and showing you what playing for a paycheck looks like. What going to the casino with an X amount of dollars, trying to win a small number every day looks like. We talk about, I win all the time, I never lose. Well, guess what? It ain't true, number one, and it's hard, number two. And I want to show you how hard it really is. That's why I'm doing it this way. We're also kind of stress testing strategy. So what I'm doing is the same strategy a month at a time to show you the whole month how hard it is to win 20 straight days, which is like a 5-day work week, basically. How hard it is to make a strategy win 20 days straight. It's pretty damn hard. But some of these we're finding are actually pretty stout. This is one of them. This is called a 6, 7, 8, and it plays out like this. We're gonna drop $100 to the don't pass, okay? Today's bankroll is gonna be $1,500, by the way, okay? So this will represent 10% or thereabouts of our bankroll. That's our starting point. We'll get a point, let's just say it's the 4. And then what we do is we're gonna go $42 on the 6 and the 8. So let me put that up there for you. $42 8 and a $42 6. And these numbers are important. And again, I wouldn't go this high on these two bets unless I had $1,500 in the rack. Now what we're looking for here is a first win will be $50 for one. Okay, so 50 for one is the first win. Now what happens from here, we collect that into the rack. I'll put the rack right here. We'll put it into the rack. The next hit, the same thing, 50 for one. Now we're gonna bring both of these bets, full press, to $66. We'll get $1 back from each of them. So 50, now we have $52 in our rack, and we have $66 bets out there. We've had one hit on one of them, we collected it, one hit on either of them, we pressed them both by the same amount. Now on the next hit, right, again, you need 3 hits to make this work. You're gonna win $77, like so. And at the same time, bring them both down to 30. Check it out. They're both down at 30. Look at what happens in the rack. Check all this out. We're gonna make all this look like the right color chips. There's 5 whites for a red. There is 5 reds for a green. We started out there with $84, 42 and 42. There's 100, there's 200, and actually it's $202 that comes back. I threw a white away. So you're bringing back $200 off the table with $30 on each bet still sitting there. Essentially, it's a full regression, right? That's sweet, $200 right there. If we happen to 7 out at some point in the future here, that's $100. There's your profit. $300 off that table. That's what we want, okay? If we get this, we're gonna keep on playing it, obviously. We're gonna keep on rolling it out. We got the 6 and 8 working at $30. We'll let those things play off forever. This strategy can build its own excess once you're down here and playing those bets up there risk-free. So that's the strategy. 6, 7, 8 with a little bit of an aggressive push in the middle, and we may spread out, we may do other things, but that's how we start. Okay, there it is. So far, so good. This thing's been good. If I'm rolling 6s and 8s, we're great. If I'm rolling 7s on the come out, we're gonna have a world of hurt, right? Let's get after it. Let's go over here. There's my roll tracker is up. The iPad is turned on. I think I'm ready to play. You can see my rack. I'm gonna move it a little bit here. There we go. Let's get it done, guys. All right, here we go. Puck is gonna be off. Again, $1,500 in the rack. Out of the don't we come. And let's make magic, guys. Here we go. Whew. All right, let's do it. And we got a 9. Look at that. We came out on the first roll today and did not whack ourselves. That's the first time in the entire 8 days now we have not come out and gotten destroyed on roll 1. Okay, there's $100. Again, 42 and 42 is 84. That's going to give us $16 in change. Okay, 84, 85, 90, 100. It's counting up like the old cash register days, right, guys? $16 in change. Let's get those two bets up there set. There's 40. There's 40, and there's our 42. All right, we are set. Now, let's let old Johnny roll some 6s and 8s. Make some money for us here. And let's make it happen, shall we? Let's go. Whew, it's hot. Man, it's hot. We have a little heat wave out here. I know that in Seattle, 93 is a heat wave. For some of you around the country, 93 is not a heat wave, but for me, it's soul crushing to be this hot. Okay, there's an 8. 6-2. Awesome. We get our first hit. And the nice thing about this one, right? Here's our dollar. Here's our 50. 50 for 1. I'll take that back to the rack. And we'll put that here. Now, the nice thing about that is that we got our 15 bucks. We have 50 for 1 and our 15 left. So we have 65 in the rack from the 100 that went out there for that right there. That means this is worth now 65 bucks, right? That bet goes from being basically you're going to tie to being worth about 60-something dollars. So the more hits you get, obviously, the better that don't pass starts to look. So here we go. That's going to be a 5, a 3-2. That was a beautiful throw. 3-2-5. 3-2-5. Okay. I'm just going to stack them as they come back today. I'm not going to set the ones. I haven't practiced for a while, so I'm just going to stack and throw. Basically, it ends up being about a cross 6 set when I come back to that, if that matters to you. There's deuces. Two more 6s and 8s. One of each. One of each would be fantastic right about now, huh? AZ is 100. You have humidity outside? I thought that Arizona wasn't very humid. I know when I go to visit my folks in Florida, man, it is freaking brutal down there. All right, there's the 9. So we're going to whack the don't. 5, 4, 9. Now, this is interesting. We lose the 100 bucks, which really sucks, right? But remember, we pulled that 50 bucks off, right? So really, the net loss down there at this point, 50 bucks. We're still in play. We're still doing okay. Let's work those numbers up there. The nice thing about this that I feel like we've been playing through is we don't get completely destroyed when the don'ts get picked off, because those numbers tend to start winning for me. We'll see. Here we go. That looks like a 10, 6-4 on the end, a 10. And I know that Jacob from Wager Me This, in this situation, will throw a bunch of odds down here, right? I don't know that we're there. I would do that once we got the payment up there. I'm not going to drop a bunch of odds down below until I feel like we've gotten our money out of the 6 and 8. Right now, I want to get that money off the table, and then I'll be okay with the odds. I want to kind of earn that, I guess. Here we go. It looks like a 7 out. I should have put the odds on, right? 6-1-7. So effectively, we get back our 100 bucks, right? There's the 100. Let's take these out, and let's do a quick rack check and see what happened, because we got picked from the don't. We got our don't pass back, and we took that 50 bucks off the table earlier. Right, there's 1,400. There's 1,465 in the rack. So we're down $35 after all that, which is about what you would picture. Now, we won on the don't. I did the baby press down there. So as we win, that's going to go up a little bit and start gaining some steam. If we lose the don't, we'll go back down. But this is my way of kind of, how I am, right? I like to press it when I'm winning. If I catch a couple don'ts in a row, that extra quarter starts to help us a little bit. I just want to make sure I avoid the ugly right now. Maybe I'll get like a 1-2-3. Nope, I get a 4-3-7. It would be nice to have the 1-2-3 right there. 4-3. I guess we're not going to get out of here early today. I was hoping to get out of here quick. to do the appointment for the dog, but we may have to. We may have to pause halfway through. Just a maybe. We'll see. Let's go. Just a maybe. Ooh, big rollout. There's an 8, 5, 3. All right, so we're gonna have to fight ourselves a little bit. 5, 3, 8. So what I'll do in this case here, I'll drop $100 again. We'll go 42 on the 6. We'll go 35 on the 9. We're gonna hug it. Let's get the point down there. Same plan, right? So that's gonna be, what is that gonna be? 30, 70, 80, what is that? 75, 77, so 33 back, right? 33? No, that's not right. 35, 70, 577. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just a dumbass. Jeez. 23 back. Okay, there we go. Now we're set. The $100 comes here. Let's do it. I don't know why I'm having trouble with basic math out there. Let's go. Just stay off the 8 for a minute. Stay off the 8 for a minute. What's the best way to protect myself from the come out if I'm playing the DP without bleeding? There's no good way to do it. You can hop the reds, but hop the reds and the yo, you're giving money away every time you don't throw a 7. Like, here's the thing. You're going to lose this 8 times. Can't escape that. You're going to lose that bet 8 times. You're going to save it about 4 times, 3 or 4 times. It's not worth it. I've done the math on it. In the moment, it sure feels right, but boy, oh boy, over time, that bleed is worse than losing it. You just got to trust the fact that you're going to be okay sometimes, right? And here's 2 in a row where, sure, hopping the reds might have made sense, these 2, but over time, oh wait, we're fine. That was a 6-1. Over time, though, that hopping bleeds too much. There's $100. So we lose up there, again, a net win for us, which puts our bankroll basically back to square one. We're essentially now even with that quick 7 out. I would like to have, here's that, 25. Some more rhythm here, though, huh? More rhythm. Let's go. I can't see it. Oh, man, another one. God, my come out 7s. The 7 is coming in massive, massive speed right now. It's the second time we bumped it up and lost it. Huge bummer. All right. Puck is off, by the way. Eight. Another 8, 5, 3. Okay. Let's put that puck back on there. And again, we'll do the same thing. There's 42. Actually, for the 6, I got it sitting right in the rack. Oh, no, I don't. I'm missing a nickel. Okay, there's $100. We're going to go 25, 35 on the 9. I owe a nickel to the 6. Let's go. We got to get some wins here. We're down $500. We got to get some wins. We got to get a little bit of rhythm up in top there right now. We're getting killed right now. All right, we got a 3 or a 2, 2, 4 rather. 2, 2, 4. Give me a 6. Give me a 6. $9. That'll work. That'll work. 6, 3, 9. Awesome. All right, we'll drop a buck for 50 on that 9. Rack that up. If I take those greens in my rack, by the way, that's $100. I like doing this when I'm doing the show because it lets us see quickly where the rack is. Let's do that again. There's a 10 hard, okay? I know that, like I said, when Jacob plays the 6-7-8, he at this point would be he'd be in the iron cross right now. He would have taken that hit and spread out and gone iron cross and been making money on these rolls. I'm trying to do it just the 6 and the 8 and maybe hugging the point if I have to. I'm trying to be as conservative as I can up there instead of getting too spready with it. There's a hard 6. Awesome sauce. Okay, here's potential home run time, right? It's going to pay 42 or 50 for 1. We'll do 50. I'll get a nickel. 5. There's the 1. Okay. 50 for 1. 6 goes to 66. 50, 65, 66. 9 goes to 60. They'll both pay. This will actually 9 will go to. I'll take the nickel back. We'll make it an even bet. 9 goes to 55. That'll pay $77. That'll pay $77, and we're good. Okay? Let's get a 9 or a 6 here and get the hell out of this hand up top if we can before that 8 comes. Here we go. Looks like it aces. Aces. 1. I always say don't hedge the DP. I never hedge the DP. I'm lying to you. When I get to a $100 bet, I will very often put a $10 yo out there. I don't like the yo getting beat. I'm not going to hop a 7. And I know that laying the 4 and 10 or something like that to cover this bet seems like the right thing, but you lose one of those for $200 and you are hating life. It's like you end up chasing your tail somewhere. I'm just going to play it clean. Over time, clean is the way. There's a 10, 6-4. Come on, 6. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, darn it. We didn't get it. We didn't get our home run. Shoot. 5-2. Would have been nice. We got $50 off that, but we didn't get these things to pay off, which would have been super cool. Oh well. It'll happen for us eventually today. We'll get it happen at least once. All right, there's $100 on the don't. That's cool. We're still down a bit, right? We're still chasing a little bit because of the whack that we had out here. 2 come out, 7 losses, and a point pick, right? That's exactly where we are. We're $300 down, and you can point right to them. Loss. Actually, it was 3 of these, right? We lost 3 times down here, and 1 point, I think, right? Three come out losses, 1 point loss. That's $400. We're down 300, which means through the course of regular play, we're actually not doing too bad. I'm going to break this black up and bump it a little bit. Let's catch a back-to-back win. And it is 9:25. So I'm gonna do like maybe 1 or 2 more shooters. And then I've got to cut the show short because of the dog. I'll come back later on and I'll finish up this round later on. It might be tonight, but I'll finish up the rack later on. Life happens, right? So here we go. Coming out. 1, 2, 3. That's a big help. That's a big help. Man. It's been the first one of those we've had in a long time. 125. Stack the quarter, rack the black. That's nice. The universe owes me 1 or 2 of those, I think. Let's go. Oh, I think you guys I thought you were talking about me. You're talking about Crapsee right now. Yeah, the Crapsee's in a mess right now. They're working on it. I mean, they're working hard, but I haven't had a chance to talk to Chuck at all. I know Jeff has. There's a midnight. I know Jeff's talked to him. I haven't talked to him at all. I don't know what's going on. They're splitting their time, I think, between version 2 and version 1 and version 1's got some server issue bugs going on. So, all right, here we go. Coming up. That's the 6-1 frickin' 7. Of course it is. Of course it is. Gave our win right back, right? It's like just kissing your sister down here. I want one of those home run wins. I want to get it all. Get a little run. Here we go. That looks like another one. God, John. I'm going to track these now. I'm going to put this down. I know that right now, it's 2 in a row. We should write this down. We just had 2. I know I had 3 before. It's 5 come out losers, 1 come out winner. What a bummer, man. And we got picked on the 9. So there's our, if you look at these blacks, our rack right now, we're down $400 in the rack, right? Actually, we're down $300 in the rack, right? We've gotten 5 come out whacks down here, 1 point loser, 1 winner right here. A clean win, clean full win right here. So that eats up one of these. There's $500 in losses on the felt that you can see right now from all the, the expected areas of loss, right? You're going to lose this. But 5 6s and only one winner in here. Another couple 6s and you're going to be like kind of outside where you expect to be. So we're still not getting destroyed that bad. We're still kind of okay. I just hate breaking rhythm. There's a 4. Hate breaking the rhythm of this roll when I have to leave the house. It's going to be weird to come back later, but I guess it'll simulate walking away from a table, right? All right, there's going to be our money. I need to get some nickels here. All right, 42. 42. All right, we are set. 42, 6, and 8. 1,100 in the rack. Black chip right down here. Let's have that run that we keep talking about, right? Let's get it. Oh boy, that was a terrible throw. That's a 9, 5, and a 4. That slipped. Just not getting 6s and 8s today. Today's one of those days where we kind of have been 0. I only had a couple of those. We just had nothing in here today at all. There's a 7. Right away. We're not getting the 6, 7, 8 needs the 6 and 8 to hit sometimes. We're just not getting it. That's okay though. It's $100 down here. It's a black chip that goes into the rack. These come down. Alexa, skip. All right, coming out. What I really should do is the right thing and break a black. Press you up. Let's go. Biff, kinda. Biff's asking about another app besides Crapsee. Not yet. When Crapsee is working on it, I've been testing with Steen a little bit. There's a network version of it where you can play together on the same table, which is beautiful. It doesn't scale, right? Like that's the problem Crapsee's having right now. Is Crapsee's got whatever thousands of players out there that are playing at the same time, and they're having issues with the volume of players holding up. WinCraps, the proof of concept that he's done is really cool, but it just works for a couple of us. You can't have a bunch of people out there. So that's the problem with that. So it's coming, but they got to figure out the scale piece. Like how do you deploy it amongst many people? There's a 9. Oh wait, what did I do? 6, 3, 9. That's the new point. I'm sorry, my puck was in the wrong spot. That's our point. Here we go. All right, I don't have enough in the rack to make the change. That sucks. All right, here we go. There's 100. Let's get our 84. 20, 40. There's 42. There's 42. All right. Let's go on a run. Let's go a little 6-8 run right here, huh? What do you think? What do you think, Dice? Can we do this? Can we do it? There's an 8. Oh, geez, I just knocked over my whole rack with the stick. 6, 2, 8. I'll fix that in a second. 6, 2, 8. That's going to pay 50 for one. 50 for one from the rack. We're going to rack that up. And I'll fix the rack because I just borked the whole thing. All right, there is 1,000 in the rack. With these greens, it's 1,100 in the rack. Let's go. Let's make this happen. Let's make it happen. How about 2 more 8s in a row? What do you think? 2 more 8s? What do you think? Can I do this? AZ, I am writing an app. The problem is I can't do the graphics. That's the 6 and a 6. I can't do the graphics piece of it. I am going to write a simulator, though, similar to what Jack Ace did for roulette. And what it's going to do, I'm going to let you define your strategy. So basically, it'll have like a big set of questions and answers. Like, you know, when it's a come out roll, what do you want? What are your bets going to be, and all that kind of stuff. And then you can upload rolls like from this roll tracker I've got here, or whatever, and it'll run your strategies against the live rolls. It's gonna be more of a tester than a live play thing. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Doing that kind of stuff is really, really hard. I wish I had more time. I wish I was independently wealthy, actually, because then I could just do it. I need better. Hey, we got a 6, 5, 1. Look at us getting to press the bet. Holy crap. 5, 1, 6. We took the $50 off the first one, right? We did. So again, 50 for one. All righty. Take $1 off each of those, and then they both look like 66. $2 back. Yeah. Let's go. Right? We set a 9, hit an 8, hit a 6. That's good. All right, come on now. Give me one of those bad boys. $11. Waylon, you can't afford me. I would love to work with you, man. Nobody can afford my rates. I charge way too much money. 6-5, yo. Yeah, I just need to be like I said, independently wealthy. Then I could just do this kind of, I would love to do this all day long. You kidding me? Come on, 6 or an 8 right now. I need it. I need you. I need you like the 4. I thought that 1. I thought maybe we have a chance here. 1, 3. This is the problem. Like 6 and 8, I know everybody says, right? Low volatility, low house edge, blah, blah, blah. But you only got 2 targets. You know what I mean? You're playing with like just 2 targets. And it makes it really hard to get the scores. It makes it really hard to get the score hits. That's why this is such a freaking grind right here. You know, it's such a grind. You're missing out on everything else. But at the same time, you spray and pray and you're going to get destroyed. You know, so it's very, very difficult. 6, yes, 4-2. Woo! That's a big help. 4-2-6. Thank you, baby Jesus. 2-4-6. All right, $77. And we can make them look like 30, like so. I'm going to bring back $100. There's a black chip right there. Booyah. There's a quarter. And what I'm going to do here right now is grab the 5. And I'll grab the 4. It doesn't really matter what. And I'm going to take these back. I'm going to take $125 back in the rack. Just get a little bit of juice. Something extra to kind of bet on. $1,200 up there. Let's let the roll keep going. Right now we can half press stuff and not worry about any kind of weird double shots. So we'll just half press the numbers. looking for a 7 if we can catch it, right? At some point, I may actually, take this to down and place the 9 like we've been doing, but for right now, we'll just win. Hard 4, 2-2. All right, 10 pays 18. Let's do 20 for 2 out of the rack. And I'll half press it. We'll buy it for 20 bucks. Buy it for 20. It looks like a 9. Of course, we whack the point. 6-3. All right, there's the 9. We'll lose our don't, which is a bummer. We could have placed it. Chose not to. Puck is going to be off. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to bypass this right now because we got everything up there as paid. That's a free. We're in free play mode right now, right? So let's take our free play shot at it, right? Because the bets got paid, let's let them work. We have 937. I can go to 945. I think, right? Let me take a look at my. Hold on. Let me check my text from my wife, make sure I know what time I got to be there. 10:15. Okay, so I can go to 9:45. So another 7 minutes or so. We'll let these bets run their course, and then I'll pause the show, and we'll come back tonight and finish it out. Okay. That looks like a 7. Who cares? We're not on the don't right now. And again, I made the decision not to come back out here because I've got paid for bets. So that's a tactical choice I'm making. 9. Okay, we're going to be on the 9. That's our point. Let's move the puck over. And what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to take the 6 and 8 kind of down. Let's grab the 10. I'm going to get some nickels. We'll grab the 9. And the 6 and 8, I'm going to make them look like 18 bucks each. So we're going to get 15, like that. So we're going to be basically heavy on the inside, 6 and 8, and everything else across, as we were, and work it from here. Okay. Again, all that's paid for. We're going to take a crack at it. If we get lucky, we get lucky here. If not, we know where our rack is. There's a 6, 5-1. All righty, 5-1. That'll pay $21. I'm going to drop $1, press it by 12. It'll look like 30. It goes right back to 30 again. I'm going to take a little bit of money to the rack. All right, here we go. Just going to half press everything. I'm not going to do anything special. Just going to run a little half press. Here we go. 7. Damn it. We got nothing out. We got $10 out of that. That sucks. 6-1. But that's okay. I have to go anyway. So it's timing-wise, I'm like not upset. Nice little free play try there. We didn't get nothing out of it, but took our shot. Where are we at in the rack, by the way? I'll do a quick little tally here. Or fix up. There's a nickel. All right, we got 50 bucks in reds. So exactly a black chip coming back. So the rack right now has 1,300 bucks. We are down 200 bucks after all the whacks. After all the whacks, we're down 200 bucks. Not too shabby, right? And think about this, right? We could have placed the 9 for 100 bucks, right? In that sequence there and saved a black chip. I could have pulled all that down and saved another black chip, right? We could be even right now had we done a couple things differently. Things I wouldn't have done, but options that you have, right, to call us out. All right, let's go. It's 9:45. I got to get out of here. I'm going to go take the dog to the vet. I'll finish this roll up later on tonight. I don't know when, but we'll call it part 2 of this day, and I'll kind of string those 2 videos together for you. So thanks for sticking it out. I know it's not satisfying to leave on an unfinished note, but it is what it is. Timing is timing. So I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks all. God bless, and wish me luck. Bye.